it's Holmes from Home Storybooks, and today is day 9 of Readuary, and it is snowing outside. It is a white blanket, there's lots of wind, lots of snow, so it'll be a really nice day to stay inside and read for 30 minutes, I think. Today I want to read Kiss of the Fur Queen by Tomson Highway, and I would love to read Xiaolu's memoir, and I would also love to read Moby Dick. And I really want to I would really like to get to 25% of the way through Moby Dick, because that means I've read 1/4 of the book, and I've just been picking steadily away at it, and I feel like it's really going to pay off. So I'm going to go make some tea and sit down and get ready to read. Hey everyone, it's Holmes, and I thought I would just update you on my progress in Readuary on day 9. I have officially reached 25% of the way through Moby Dick, which is great. I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty well written and quite readable. There are parts that I find drag a little bit, so I'm just letting the text wash over me. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. My favorite aspect is still Ishmael and Queequeg. I love them. I would read a historical romance novel about them. I would write a historical romance about them. But yeah, I'm really happy with the progress that I made, considering it's so early on in the month and Moby Dick is such a huge behemoth of a book. But yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more and more about Captain Ahab and the rest of the crew and Moby Dick himself. I also made progress in Tomson Highway's Kiss of the Fur Queen. This is going to be a slower read for me because it features a story about 2 young First Nations kids in Indian residential school, and it's just really moving and sad, but also really poignant, and I just want to take my time and really absorb it and absorb the story and fall in love with it. And Highway's language is beautiful. I laugh, I cry. Some of the parts are just really, really funny in an absurd kind of way. And I love reading about people learning English. That's one of my favorite niche topics, I think. And yeah, I'm just really, really enjoying the book. And I can't wait to make more progress with this one. So that is my vlog for day 9 of Readuary, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. it's Holmes from Storybooks, and today is day 15 of Readuary, a readathon started by Monica from Shemightbemonica, and I am really enjoying this readathon. It is day 15. I am currently reading Xiaolu's memoir, Once Upon a Time in the East, A Story of Growing Up, and I'm about 90% of the way through. I just wanted to get to the cover. I'm about 90% of the way through, and honestly, I'm just really enjoying it. I really enjoy getting to know her. I really enjoyed having read her books, learning about where they came from and how she came to create them. I love how rebellious she is. I love how curious she is. I love learning about toxic masculinity in China and how that has affected her ability to bond with or date or fall in love with Chinese men. So after that, I have a couple of options for what to read, and I thought I would show you those options because I will be finished this book very soon. The next book I'm thinking of reading is a graphic novel. It's Alan Moore's The Killing Joke. It's a Batman graphic novel. I love comics. And I've never read this book, and that is a crime. And that is a crime that I want to fix. I want to make it better. I want to have read this book. It's such a huge part of the comic book literary canon, regardless of how you feel. I know that Alan Moore's a little bit jaded about it now, but, it's The Killing Joke. I need to read it. I'm really looking forward to reading it. The art style is beautiful, and Alan Moore's writing is exceptional. And it's just one of those books. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this one. And that's just about it. I'm gonna go read for my 30 minutes, and I'll check in with you later. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Holmes from Storybooks, and I'm here today to update you on the book I have just finished reading, which is Tomson Highway's Kiss of the Fur Queen, and it is my first 5-star read of the year, and I'm super happy about it. I feel like if people are looking into human history millennia from now, I hope they find this book. If aliens were to take form and come to my house and ask for a piece of human history of any value, I would give them this book. Highway takes the lives of 2 young men, Champion, or Jeremiah, and Unimitu, or Gabriel, and gives you everything about their lives. The residential school system, their lives in Mystic Lake, and the men they become. Jeremiah is afraid of his Indian identity because of residential schooling. Jeremiah is afraid of his Indian identity, and Gabriel is battling with his own queerness and his own sexuality. This book is really visceral. It mentions blood, sweat, tears, cum, shit, all without flinching, without looking away. It points out the absurdity of colonialism and dips into one of my favorite things, pointing out the ridiculousness of the English language. Cree is spoken like a code, softly, secretly, and these 2 boys are like spies against the world. Music in this book also behaves like a language that transcends all barriers. It lifts Jeremiah out of residential school, and after 10 years of not playing piano or playing any musical instruments, it lifts him out of his own personal struggles again. I can see Gabriel so clearly, so vividly, that sometimes while reading his chapters, I would cry. I feel his presence beside me. I wanted to wrap him up in my arms and protect him and tell him that I love him. Every time he danced, I felt it. Every time he smiled, I felt it. Every time his heart hurt, I felt it. This book is redemption and ruin all at once. And somewhere out there was Psyche Jack, the trickster, the raven, the coyote, the fur queen, is dancing, laughing, singing. And somewhere out there, Tomson Highway heard. My first 5-star read of the year, and I'm so glad that I read it, you guys. I cannot rave about it enough. I love this book. Hey guys, it's Holmes from Storybooks, and I'm here today to bring you day 16 of Readuary. And this is what I've been reading. It's called The Measurer Man, The Story of a Father, a Son, and a Suit by J.J. Lee. This book was on the Canada Reads long list, and originally I thought, I'll check it out. It might interest me. It might be okay. I picked it up because I believe JJ Lee is Chinese Canadian, and I'm just super passionate about immigrant stories in general, and I always try to pick them up if I can. But I was really surprised by this. The writing is really, really readable. I knew nothing about JJ Lee going into this, so I feel like it's just really interesting. There are so many cool facts about suits that I didn't know that I cared about, or menswear in general. And I really like the tone of the story. It's flowing really well. The chapters are really easy to read. And another thing that's really cool is that it features, let me see if I can find you one, some line art by JJ Lee himself. And I find that illustrations in adult books just aren't talked about enough. I know it is harder to publish books with pictures in them, but adult books need more pictures. Pictures are cool to have in books. So I'm really excited to get into this. The other thing that I love is some of the details in this book are really, really sweet. We obviously have the lion drawings, but then let me try and find one. So we have the lion drawings, but then we also have line breaks as coat hangers, and I think that's so sweet. So yeah, I'm just really, really enjoying this book, and if you think it's for you, you should definitely pick it up. Hey guys, it's Holmes from Home Storybooks, and today is day 18 of Readuary. I did read on days 17 and 18, but I'm not sure that I filmed. I was just continuing to read The Measure of a Man, the story of a father, a son, and a suit by JJ Lee. I'm really enjoying this book, but there isn't much to say other than what I've already said, which is that I'm really enjoying it, and I was really surprised by it. So I've just been quietly plowing away at this book, but also I filmed today. Hopefully I will be able to edit and put those videos up very, very soon. Anyway, I'm gonna make some tea. I kind of have a sore throat today, which feels weird, but there's that. So I'll go make some tea and sit down, and hopefully I will finish this book either today or tomorrow. Thanks so much, guys.